Hey, what's up? This is Jamal Abbott. Thanks for tuning in. Here to talk to you today about AT&T nationwide coverage, which is now available today. So in this episode, you're going to learn about why this is important if you're a current AT&T subscriber, as well as prospective subscribers that may want to jump onto this network and then see what all this 5G stuff is all about. So on July 23rd is the official date that AT&T reached nationwide status with their 5G network. And once again, this is something they've been working on for quite some time. Some of the immediate things that you'll notice on this 5G network is that the daily activities that you're doing presently at this moment will get better and smoother right off the bat, as well as some of the other things that you're doing with your mobile connection. So overall, you're going to have an improved experience on this nationwide 5G network. Specifically, the benefits that you'll notice immediately on this network is that you'll have, once again, nationwide connectivity. So from the north to the south, to the east to the west coast, you're covered nationwide. Definitely check out the coverage maps just to see what's going on in your area. But overall, you're covered, and it doesn't matter where you're at. You have this network available to you. The next thing that you'll notice about this network is that you'll have faster download speeds. So currently on 4G networks, depending upon where you're at and the type of signal you're getting, you may be getting around maybe 70 or up to 100 megabits per second. With 5G, we're looking at doubling those speeds altogether, maybe in the 200 or 300 megabits per second range or even higher. So that's available to you today with this nationwide 5G network. The other thing that you'll notice here too is that you'll have lower latency, or in other words, shorter delay when you're using certain applications on this network. So you have less lag to get the things done that you need. And then finally, increased capacity. So what that means for you is that there's enough bandwidth on the network to handle all of your devices and to handle anything that's coming up in the future. And that's one of the concerns about the current 4G networks. There was not enough capacity and not enough bandwidth to handle some of the advanced applications that are coming out. So this nationwide 5G network is definitely needed to move the technology forward, as well as move the innovation forward. And now some upcoming changes, and this is going to take effect starting on August 7th. So going with the AT&T consumer plans, if you are on an unlimited consumer plan, you will have access to 5G coverage for no additional charge. For business users, if you're using an AT&T unlimited data plan, this comes to you available, no additional charge. Prepaid customers also have some options, and if you're currently an AT&T prepaid subscriber and you pick up a 5G device, sign up for the Unlimited Plus plan and you'll have access to nationwide 5G coverage. For Cricket Wireless customers, starting on August 21st, they can get the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus 5G device, and then you'll have access to the nationwide 5G network. So those are your choices, and that's what's coming down the pipe from AT&T with this nationwide 5G announcement. And then some other things to consider too is that for the business side of things, there's going to be some additional enhancements with the 5G Plus service, which is available in 35 markets. And once AT&T continues to improve that network and roll that out, you'll see some even faster speeds looking around the 1 gigabits per second range, and specifically targeted to business users. So with all of this news and all of these announcements concerning the AT&T 5G network, what are we looking at in the future? So that's a very, very good question. What we're looking at is really a blank canvas to work with. So over time, as the devices get into the user's hands, as the technology matures with 5G and becomes more available, we'll start to see some innovations. So whatever current problems we're dealing with, or maybe even some of the things that could be done better, we'll see improvements with that, just like we talked about earlier in this episode. So we'll also see some cool things pop up. Things such as augmented reality, virtual reality, autonomous vehicles, and some things that we're not even thinking about coming down the road. So this is an opportunity if you are looking to solve some problems or maybe even introduce some new applications or services to the market. this network is really that platform for you to bring your ideas to the market, and it solves some new problems. So that's why I'm really excited about this announcement and just looking forward to what comes to the table with this new platform that we're calling 5G. So with that being said, I appreciate your time and really want to thank you once again for tuning in to the show. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, please let me know. You have a couple different ways of hitting me up. My email is jamal@thephoneguy.com, and that's THA phoneguy.com. You can hit me up and give me some feedback there. You can also follow me on social media, and that's at Jamal Abbott. You can also contact me on my website, and that's jamalabbott.com. You can go to the contact page and then leave me some comments there as well. So once again, I thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time.